And here it is. One of these people will be qualifying for the Road to Glory ladder match. Road to Glory is a pay-per-view, Stunner. It's it's a pay-per-view, but when you're qualifying for it, it's like Money in the Bank basically. It's like how you have Money in the Bank qualifiers. There's a Money in the Bank ladder match, but the actual pay-per-view is called Money in the Bank as well. It's like that. Like the match is called the Road to Glory ladder match, but it is also being held at Road to Glory. It's pretty much just our answer to Money in the Bank. Just because I didn't want to just copy WWE pay-per-view names. Diego Barbosa goes for the roll-up, broken up by Allison Reed. These have been three of the most consistent in-ring workers in the company since week 1 of MCW. All of these people having their own accolades within their own right. Allison Reed, of course, getting a win with her tag team partner at Rules of the Ring. Sokolov, of course, being the first ever European champion, and Diego Barbosa, I believe, has more match of the night than any other wrestler in the company. Diego gets out the kendo stick, biding his time carefully, as Sokolov is broken. Okay. Sure thing, man. You do you, Sokolov, man. But Sokolov seeming to be the dominant one in this matchup so far. Diego thrown to the outside. Same with Allison, Sokolov using the ropes to get Allison out of the ring. And now Allison catching him off guard. Now taunting him right to the face, but may have got cocky too soon, Sokolov, with some big rights and lefts to the face of Allison. A nice leg takedown there from Diego. Some of those vicious kicks that people have. Some have said that, you know, his legs work like chainsaws. He can kick a whole tree down. Allison, the only one in the ring. As Diego now jumps into the ring. Allison waiting for him, though. A nice neck breaker. Now Allison taking it to Sokolov. Allison the one. And Sokolov going for the roll-up here as Diego jumps out of the ring. He jumps back in to do something about it, but Allison kicks out beforehand anyways. A nice swinging forearm to the back of the neck of Diego. Also, genuinely, I've actually looked into seeing if I could get Diego Barbosa's like jersey made, even if it's like I can't actually resell it, but like even if it's just like for me to wear, it'd be sick. But I've not found anything yet. I probably will be able to. I probably just haven't looked hard enough. A kendo stick to the face of Sokolov from Allison, leg takedown. Goes for the kick of Sokolov, who blocks it, and a cutter. And now Allison and Sokolov going at it. Allison with defeat. Diego goes to pick up the kendo stick again. Allison runs towards the corner to, you know, get some offense in on Diego, but Sokolov catches with that sliding elbow, which we've seen win matches for him before, and Diego breaks it up before it's even a 1 count. Diego dropping him down with the leg. And now Allison goes to run for the offense, but Diego getting an elbow in the way. And then taking the back heel to Allison. A Sokolov now. And it's a coup de grace onto Allison, but Sokolov hits Diego with the baseball bat and then goes for the pin. 1. A kick out at 1 from Diego. It could be argued that he went for the wrong person there. Maybe if he'd have pinned Allison, who just took a coup de grace, maybe he could have picked up the win there. Big scissor kick to take Allison down as he now goes for the pin, but Sokolov is right there. He's of course going to break it up immediately. A nice elbow there to Sokolov. And then a powerbomb from Diego. You don't often see that type of offense from the Brazilian. You see mostly this sort of thing as he just rains down a series of kicks onto Allison, but Sokolov right there. Almost like a running somersault into the back of Diego. And now Diego taking Sokolov against the ropes here. Swings him down. Bounces off the ropes. And then a nice kick to the face. And then a stomp. And it looks like he was trying to go for Allison there. Allison dodging. Throwing Diego against the ropes. Nice backbreaker into a neck breaker. And a kick to the hand of Diego. She rolls him over, waiting for him to get up. She goes for the ropes. A nice step up in Seguri. And now Diego moving out of the way of Sokolov. And now Allison going after Sokolov now. It just seems to be a very big back and forth. A huge knee to the face of Allison. And now Sokolov targeting Diego. Diego hitting back with a fist of his own and a big drop kick to the face. Allison getting up now. And a code breaker to Sokolov. Diego goes for the pin right in front of Allison. Maybe he thought that Allison wasn't paying attention, but missed. Allison going for a springboard crossbody, but misses. Elbow to the face. And now Allison lifting up Diego. And plants him down to the canvas. And Sokolov seeming to want a bit of space to himself on the outside. No, he's actually going for a weapon. And now Allison with a Canadian destroyer. Spots Sokolov going after her with the kendo stick. Sokolov, though, rolling out the way and dropping her down. Sokolov with a stomp to the leg. And now a sliding elbow into Allison Reed. We've seen that move put down many opponent for Sokolov. But he doesn't go for the pin. Seems like he knew that Diego was only a few seconds from getting up. And now Diego cracking the back of Sokolov with that kendo stick. And now Allison slamming Diego down. Picking him up once again. A huge swing of the right arm. And throwing him down back first into the baseball bat. And now Sokolov comes in with a chair. And he throws it, but it doesn't seem to hit either of them. And a Pele kick from Diego. But Diego isn't focusing. And Sokolov goes for the roll-up from behind. 1, 2. And a kick out at 2. As both men stare at each other. Almost a look of almost surprise from Diego. Almost being impressed. A big kick to the chest. And now Allison throwing a steel chair at Diego. To knock him down. Yeah, Sokolov and Diego definitely had an aura off there. Diego, the only one standing. But he's twisted down. As the arm is twisted. From Allison. And now it's Sokolov and Allison. Exchanging hands. Well, I say exchanging, but it seems to just be Sokolov just hitting Allison. And now Diego smartly throwing Sokolov directly into Allison. Not knocking either man down, but a big kick to the face does knock Sokolov down. Who is gone to the outside now. And now Allison climbs to the bottom rope. A huge somersault into the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 from Diego. Sokolov getting a bit zesty on the outside, it seems. And Allison setting up for another potential Canadian destroyer, and she hits it, but Sokolov is right there, throws the chair. Is he going to go for the pin? He doesn't. Looks like he's going for a submission instead. It's right there. Allison's right there, though, and Allison breaks it up. Taking a Canadian destroyer and then into a submission from Sokolov. Surely could have had it all won there if Allison didn't get up at the exact perfect time. Sokolov thrown into the ref now. Seems like she was aiming for the corner, but the ref got in the way. But with people that are this fast in the ring, you can't really afford to get in the way. And Diego, and a sledgehammer to the back of Diego from Allison. And now Allison to the gut of Sokolov. Diego moves out the way. Goes for a roll-up on Allison. 1, 2. Sokolov's too slow, and Diego picks up the win. And he qualifies for the Road to the Glory ladder match. After getting a sneaky roll-up pin, and Sokolov was too slow, took too much damage to get up fast enough to break it up. And then I don't know why it's showing this highlight again, of Sokolov just going to another plane of existence. But it's Diego Barbosa who qualifies for the ladder match. In a match of 3 people who, no matter which one of these 3 qualified, you would say that all 3 of these people had the potential to be favourites in the match. Obviously, Sokolov having already won a ladder match when he won his first European title. Allison Reed, who was, you know, like I said, a finalist, one of the competitors in the first ever World Championship match, and Diego Barbosa, who has just been on an incredible run as of late, putting on banger after banger at pay-per-views. But a fantastic, well-fought brawl from all 3 competitors. But it's the retired footballer Diego Barbosa that picks up the 1-2-3 after a sneaky pin. And you could tell by the smirk on his face that he is proud of himself. And it seems like he may have won the aura off against Sokolov that he had in the middle of the match. I will not be responding to any comments that say soccer, please. I would like it to be called by its real name, please.